Welcome back to Unboxing Web3, where we unbox everything happening in the Web3 space. And today we have a physical collectible that we are excited to unbox for you.
Today we're unboxing the Super Gucci ceramic sculpture. This is a collaboration between Gucci and SuperPlastic for their Super Gucci NFT collection.
This project merges luxury and digital fashion. But before we unbox it, let's talk about what these brands have been doing in the Web3 space.
Gucci has been a Web3 pioneer since 2021. They launched Gucci Garden on Roblox, which was their 100th anniversary. They created an NFT collection inspired by their 2022 summer collection called Gucci Grails, and they even bought digital real estate in the sandbox.
Gucci also debuted their current creative director, Sabato De Sarno's first runway show in the metaverse, showing their commitment to blending physical and digital fashion. Although SuperPlastic's future is up in the air due to their recent announcement that they're suspending toy creation, they've been very active in the Web3 space. They've released NFT collections featuring their two main characters, Janky and Gujimon, and they've also offered their collectors access to virtual and real-world activation.
Yeah, and the big thing is that they've collaborated with some big brands like the Bored Ape Yacht Club and Gucci. They've opened a retail space in New York with token gated experiences and even partnered with Amazon Studios for an animated series, the Janky and Gujimon Show.
And Dilly, don't forget about their dopamine experience in Las Vegas at Area 15.
All right, Gucci'ta, tell me about this Super Gucci project.
The Super Gucci project launched in February 2022, and it's a three-part series that combine NFTs with the physical art. The first drop featured 10 exclusive NFTs, each tied to these 8-inch ceramic Super Gucci sculptures that we will be unboxing today, which were handmade in Italy at the Bitosi factory.
A second drop followed, which was exclusive for Super Gucci Janky NFT holders. It included a Gucci Love Parade inspired Gujimon NFT and a second handmade ceramic sculpture completing the Janky and Gujimon duo, which is just being shipped out now.
These two ceramic sculptures were co-designed by SuperPlastic as well as Gucci's previous creative director, Alessandro Michele. So the Gucci Grails, they took the two collections from Summer 21, the Aria and Love Parade. So some of the Gucci Grails are wearing Aria, some are wearing Love Parade. They're two different fashion lines. Then with these ceramic sculptures, they did the same thing. One is themed Aria, one is themed Love Parade.
And knowing that, it's actually pretty incredible because these things were only priced at $1.5 ETH, and that came out to around $4,135 at the time of launch. The 500 unit drop sold out fast though because of the Gucci channels and also the SuperPlastic Discord. Now let's get into the unboxing.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this unboxing, Dilly. You know, I've had my eye on these sculptures for a long time. I finally was able to find one on the secondary for a reasonable price. Alpha here is if you want one, just send low offer. Somebody might bite. But today we're unboxing the super janky ceramic figurine that is from the Aria collection from Gucci's Summer 2021 fashion line.
Dude, I'm stoked to see this thing. This is gonna be my first reveal of it. So yeah, let's get right into it.
All right, Dilly, take a look at this box. It is just beautifully well done. It's got a texture on the outside, this nice Gucci pattern, and the branding on all sides. On the inside, it's lined with red velvet, and the Gucci ceramic sculpture is just beautifully displayed in the center. Now let's talk about the ceramic sculpture. This guy stands 8 inches tall. He's the super janky character from SuperPlastic, and it's hand painted in Italy. And it includes aspects from their Summer 2021 Aria collection, like we mentioned. Jockey helmet and the patterns that you find on the sculpture. And Dilly, you can tell that this is art because it's signed and hand numbered on the bottom of the foot. So Dilly, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the craftsmanship on these is exceptional. You can tell that they've taken their time, they're intricate, they're delicate, and it being a ceramic piece that's 500. I'm really curious to get into the ratings and see what you think about this.
All right, Dilly, I'm gonna speed run this. Let's start with packaging. First of all, we know Gucci over delivers. This packaging is phenomenal. I'm giving it an epic. As far as quality is concerned, I'm giving it an epic. You could just tell by looking at this thing, the quality, the care, and the thought that went into it. As far as displayability is concerned, Billy, this thing is a showstopper. Couldn't wait to get it on my shelf. Displayability is epic. Now let's talk about value. The Super Gucci collection was $4,000. So you can think of each of these ceramics as costing $2,000 each, which is expensive. But when you take in consideration that the fact that these are Gucci, that they're hand painted in Italy, and a cool collaboration with SuperPlastic and a small edition of 500, I think that these are gonna be one of the more collectible items in the Web3 space. And it might be a while for another project to come and deliver at this level. So for value, I'm giving it an epic.
Yeah, and I tend to agree. I think that this is an epic value, packaging, everything across the board. So my viewer score is going to be epic, and it's for one simple reason. And that simple reason is that you have Gucci, which is a household name, presenting a ceramic sculpture that's a limited run tied to Web3. That value is insane when you really think about what Gucci has accomplished as a brand. If you had a handbag that was limited to 500 in quantity, that handbag would be worth so much money. And the fact that these ceramics are hand painted, handcrafted in Italy, I mean, epic across the board. Hands down, I think this is an epic product for us to unbox.
So you've heard all our reviews. We're giving it an overall score of an epic. We've unboxed 2 other Gucci Web3 products before. We did the Gucci duffel that was a collaboration with 10KTF, and we also did the codependent. And this sculpture beat both of those in overall score, so this one's our favorite.
So that's it for this one, guys. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Please like, subscribe to our channel, and make sure you repost this if you're watching it on Twitter. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.